recording voiceover, probably the most basic, fundamental thing that we need to be doing in Pro Tools, but essential to everything that we're going to be doing throughout this course. We're just going to keep building things on top of these fundamental skills. So let's just dive right into Pro Tools and take a look here. I've got a blank session. I'm going to need to create a mono audio track for my voiceover. So I can do that the long way by going up to the toolbar and hitting Track and New, or Shift Command N. I want one mono audio track. It's already set up for me. I'll just create that. And I will also make this a little bigger here. I need to make sure that Okay, so we're ready and set up to record. What exactly do we need to do here? First, before I can do anything, I need to record enable my track. So right here on the left hand side, I've got the name of my track, which I'll change to voiceover. And just below that is a little record button. Now I'm record enabled. Since I'm also going to mute this particular track because since I'm recording in the screen capture software with the same microphone, I would hear some feedback. So I'll mute the track, but I'm also record enabled so I can see the levels that I'm getting and I'm avoiding having all that nasty feedback. So I've told you guys before, the Price is Right rules is kind of what we're following with recording. So the closest to the red zone without going over. Maybe you want to give yourself a little bit of headroom just in case your script calls for any sort of raises in volume. So a nice healthy signal right about here is good where I'm peaking. If I go any further, I'm in the orange, and then Pro Tools will show me that I'm clipping. If that ever happens, you have to reset it manually by clicking on it. And it's just sort of a guide. It'll tell you if you ever wind up clipping. So I've set some good levels for myself now. I'm record enabled, getting the levels. I've muted the track so I don't get the nasty feedback. And the other thing left to do is actually hit record and play up here in my transport area. So I'm going to do that and I'll start reading. We all put things off we know we should do, especially fixing things around the house. Things like basement seepage. When it rains, we're down in our basements with towels and buckets. We promise ourselves to call somebody to take care of it. Okay, so just an excerpt from a script that I had lying around the office. I'll stop this now. But what you really want to do is read through your script several times using different inflections. So think specifically about the ending of each sentence. You can have an upward or a downward inflection. And also try emphasizing different words in sentences that will give you a different result, a different performance, that you can kind of take the best of each and sort of put together your full PSA. So those are things to remember when reading your script. And we've gone over exactly how to set up your levels, where appropriate levels are, and how to actually begin recording.